Hello. The microphone's on. Hello, welcome to another session of Novels and Nightmares. This is session 15.
Something like that.
No, I know. My
Wow.
goodness, that's a lot of sessions. Yes. Hello, welcome. My name is Mint. My pronouns are he/they, and I am your dungeon master for the evening.
Hello. My name is Ariel. My pronouns are he, they, and I play Zakkas Austem, our cowboy paladin.
Hi, I'm River. Oh, look, there's Puma.
Oh.
Anyway, my name is River. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Lunan. Silly druid.
Circle of silly.
Call of silly. Silly, goofy.
It's a silly goofy mood.
My name is Braeden. My pronouns are he, him, his. And I play Tomalton, TinkerTat. Owner attached one-stop shop for all your tinkering wants and needs. Tinkering, it's what I do. I'm just a little guy, and this is not funny anymore.
That's funny you think it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say it never was, but good try.
No. I'm not. Hey, whoa. Let's clarify. I am not talking about my thing. My thing's hilarious. I'm talking about the silly, goofy mood that was this campaign that is now deeply serious.
A tone shift? What?
In my campaign?
I would never do that.
I got paid today. This is so dangerous.
Don't buy shoes.
Look at those, though.
You want to do your introductions?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Who, me?
Sarah?
Yeah, you. You're the only one who hasn't gone.
Sorry, I missed it because Pumi was standing there staring at the door.
That's fair.
My name is Sarah. Pronoun she, her. I play T the Tiefling. Also she, her.
Nice. All right, you want to do a recap of last session?
Yeah, Ariel.
You guys better start
Is that
paying
your
me for this.
TinkerTat clothes?
No,
I
he's
decided to
missing
get
the...
the
He was beating me in the kitchen. He's method.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
And also
For legal
seriously.
reasons. That was a joke.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
Okay, so... crazy stuff happened last time, but not a lot. So at the top of the session, we all convened at Olva and Jack's house. We got in and we started having some dinner. Olva was a bitch. She was talking shit about her sister. She was talking shit about her family. And we learned that Olva is very proud to be the paladin that kind of presides over this town, is the sheriff, but also kind of the mayor and the governor, and holds pretty solid political office. And this has been happening for generations in her family, and she's very displeased that some of her family has not continued on that track, including her sister. During this lovely meal of stew that was homemade by Olva,
Fucking good stew.
weird things started to happen. And actually, before that, on our way to Olva's house, Baron saw somebody that he knew, which automatically is a red fucking flag, because Baron is a red fucking flag. He probably has
It's
a
his
tattoo that
toxic
says
trait.
that.
Red fucking flag.
And so this person was presumably involved in the unwritten, to the point where Baron had to be removed from his magical manacles in the case that she figured out something was going on Otherwise, the jig would be up. So that happens, and then also Tat saw someone else who had been previously mentioned by Rilatar.
Yes.
I was the Tar. Sorry.
A while back before we killed him.
Fucking forget that you just straight up killed that guy.
I fucking cut him in
we
half
also did
dick
that.
first.
Yeah.
I went dick up and tore him asunder. Anyway, don't mess with me.
Hey, I wanted it to be abundantly clear. I was in charge of getting rid of the evidence, so...
You put him in a barrel of liquor and set it on fire.
Which did it not get rid of the evidence?
It did work.
Bones don't burn! Anyway,
That's not true.
you have to have a real high fucking... Anyway. So we saw these people lurking around but didn't think anything of it. Went to dinner, and then suddenly the cat lady, whose name was
Ida.
like the running guy from My Hero.
No. Spelled differently. EDA.
Anyway, sorry.
Like the
I am
owl
taking my
howl.
meds in a couple of days. I'm all out.
Therapist?
Yeah, I'm all out, and I'm sick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it's not by choice. I literally ran out, and my psychiatrist was slow. Anyway.
I thought you were like, oh my god, I'm off the meds.
I am taking my meds in like 2 weeks.
He's also out. We're not good at getting things done on time. Anyway. All that happens. She shows up, and crazy shit starts happening. She starts making stuff come alive in the house. The table starts attacking us. There's a suit of armor in the back, a knife, the stove, the oven, all came to life. We all escaped.
Maybe more things. Who's to say?
That's true. So, Thea, Jack, Olva, and Sponge went out the back door. A couple people stayed outside, and Zach, Baron, and T, and Lunan all went out the front. No, T stayed inside. And Lunan kept hearing construct after construct after construct showing up and moving into town. There were screams, there were cries, there was explosions. Everything you can think of was starting to happen. The group made a decision that they needed to leave as fast as possible. Baron was able to teleport 6 people?
6 creatures.
6 creatures out. Tomalton TinkerTat made the decision to waste the spell on the horses. So Lunan had to carry Zach and T?
No,
Zach and Tat.
Zach and Tat,
Mhm.
yeah.
Went with Luna.
Also,
and
let's
T
be
was
abundantly
there.
clear. Let's be abundantly clear. That was not a waste of the spell. That was a good damn idea.
Just
move
for
on.
your fucking pony.
No, but we
Let's
saved all of the
stop.
horses.
yeah, we got to save all the horses.
Yeah, but you only did it for Clip Clop. Let's be
Of
honest.
course. Are you crazy?
Braeden, we haven't started the game yet. You can get
have
out
to
of
kill that
character.
horse.
I actually have a question for you, Braeden, that's not related to that question. How long have you had Clip Clop?
Since the end of our one shot.
No, but like... Oh, that's right. Never mind. Cool. Continue.
You need to kill that horse. Anyway,
Kill that horse.
as we were flying away, Zach was able to see the destruction that was happening in the town. Things were burning down. People were screaming, crying in fear. This destroyed Zach inside, but we haven't seen that yet. And Lunan, I think you should describe what Lunan saw again, as a little recap.
Oh, I can. Also, Lunan, you could describe what you saw if you would like. You look a little eager.
No, that was me turning my head around in fear because Lunan, River doesn't have a good memory, so.
Cool, yeah, I can describe it. Lunan saw, the other 4, Thea, Sponge, Jack, and Ulva, successfully leaving out the back of the house. Ulva then went back into the town to go and assist people. Sponge and Thea were getting Jack out when Ida, that Tabaxi wizard, came up upon them and they got into quite the fight, and Thea went down and was unconscious because of the spell.
And not in the sexy way.
Not in the sexy way.
It was very unsexy, actually.
I don't know if
because of a-
unconscious is ever sexy.
I was about to say that.
No, I was talking about when you said that she went down.
I was like, boundaries, damn.
Nope, I was talking about another part.
No, the going down part. No, I got that.
Anyway, she was unconscious from a spell.
We're not gonna get through the recap.
Making death saving throws. Sponge then went into more of a rage, cut down Ida, and managed to find a potion in Thea's belt that was able to revive her. So we got some excellent hurt comfort from those lesbians. Very good. And yeah, Lunan was the only one who saw that. So Zach is currently none the wiser.
Ha. Checkmate. I'm sorry, I'm processing.
Yeah. Anything else to add to your little recap?
Nope.
Cool. Well, in that case, we will jump into it. We are going to start with T, who is with Baron and the horses. So
Yep.
you guys teleported.
And the bad guy.
And, oh yes, that's right. You guys also did manage to capture Taken.
Yeah.
So, you all teleported purposefully what would be about 4 hours travel away from the town. As you know that is how long Lunan can stay in that transformation for. So that's as far as possible as you guys could get as quickly as you can, and where you all will be meeting up. So, you are transported there instantaneously. You see that, light rise up from the spell and wash out your vision for a moment before it dissipates, and you find yourself in a clearing in some not super dense woods, but the woods. You know that you have 4 hours before the rest of your party will be there. It is you, it is Baron, it is the horses, and still writhing on the ground in a literal mental prison is Tegan. So, T,
Can I shove him in a box or something?
do you have a box?
I don't think so.
You may have rope.
Oh, yeah. I'll tie him up then.
Cool. I just want to check something on that spell so I can see how long it lasts and whether he would be able to actually do this with some time. Oh, sexy. Cool. How long do you Okay, and good. So that spell only lasts for 1 minute. So, you get him tied up.
I'm gonna tie him to a tree.
Tie him to a tree? Okay, cool. Go ahead and make me either a sleight of hand or a survival check, I'll say. See how well you tie him to that tree. And I'll say Baron will give you the help action, so you have advantage on this.
Okay.
Meet Baron from the Baroness.
your romance partner.
Miss Partner. Baron,
Berkan.
you are not being very nice to your romance partner.
What the hell's going on right now?
You know what's going on, baby.
I don't, and I want to keep it that way.
It's fantasy high.
You know what? Fair.
Ariel, I don't know what's going on either, so both of us are just really in a sticky spot.
Want to go get ice cream?
23.
23? Okay, cool. He is very securely on that. Make me very quickly, please, a perception check. Bear, make one as well. Oh, that was almost a 20.
Can Baron give me a help action?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Neither of you are aware to look for this thing, so you cannot help each other.
8.
8? Cool.
Yeah.
You are not able to catch this before it happens, but you do watch as you tie Tegan to this tree. You see, just as you've got him nice and secure, you see the sort of clouded look in his eyes dissipate as the spell that Baron casts on him lifts. He takes genuinely about 5 seconds, if even that, to sort of come back to himself, look at the two of you, become aware of his surroundings. You see him open his mouth really wide, and you see drawn on his tongue, like a kind of tattoo, a very intricate, like, rune circle. He opens his mouth and bites his tongue, and a flash of light appears within his mouth. Just for a moment, and then it's gone.
It's gone or he's gone? He's still there?
He is still there. You do not see any physical changes. You do not feel anything occur to you or the area around you.
I hate that.
You can go ahead and make me an Arcana check if you would like.
Okay, good idea.
He just turned on a tracking device.
Probably, yeah. Uh, 22.
22?
Yeah.
You've looked at a lot of runes in your life. You are a researcher. You, in that split-second moment where you saw the runes, you recognize some of the symbols as the runic word for silence.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
So he's not going to be able to speak?
You could probably assume so.
Okay. I'm going to tell Baron. I think we got a problem with this guy.
As you turn to him, he sort of sighs and goes, fuck. They finished it.
What did they finish?
That fucking rune shit.
Explain, Baron, explain.
Listen, there's a lot of shit that I am not able to tell you all about. For various reasons. there's somebody who exists who has quite the talent for coming up with new magic, whether that's spells, runes, all sorts of shit. And I knew they had a few prototypes of some runes that would keep people from saying specific things. And apparently they finished up the runes that you can activate so that you are not able to speak at all.
Well, that's a problem.
Aye, 'tis. I don't suppose you have any sort of magics that can undo shit. It might not work, but
I don't think so.
No counter spell or dispel magic.
No, I don't think so. Nope.
yeah, he says because well, fuck. Suppose we're just gonna have to wait. Hope that somebody else can try and undo this. Otherwise, we might just have to fucking kill him.
Well,
Useless if he can't talk.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for everyone else to see what
Cool. So you guys do have 4 hours. It is beginning to get dark. Are you going to literally just stand in the clearing the whole time, or is there anything that you would like to do while you wait?
I'm gonna set up camp.
Cool.
Make sure the horses don't run away.
Mm-hmm.
Trouble bringing them with us.
They all look a little confused and like a little freaked out. They keep like sort of looking around at their surroundings, like, weren't we in a city just now?
That's me when I fly on an airplane.
That's me like all the time in general.
Are we just like in the city?
Are we just horses?
Yes.
Is that what happens when you walk into Marshall's River?
That's exactly what happens when I walk into Marshall's.
How did I get here?
Oh, these horses are autistic.
This is our
I'm
weekly way to say Braeden, it's
bow
okay
and
that River says that because River's autistic.
yeah, no, I get it.
I make it abundantly clear every single night.
Anyway, you were saying T.
I'm gonna practice with my bow and arrow and also kind of keep an eye on Farron. But I'm kind of hoping he's not gonna just leave me.
Cool. He sort of helps you set up camp. He's like pulling some stuff off the horses. Knows where everything is on Zach's horse and is able to help you pull down like a tent and some good like rocks for surrounding a fire and that kind of stuff. So you two sort of get that going. And yeah, he at one point says to you like, I'm just gonna sit in front of this guy and make sure he doesn't try and squeak his way out of here.
Okay.
Alright, so you just spend the rest of your time like practicing bow and arrow, doing that kind of stuff?
I was gonna practice shooting above the guy's head, but if Farron's there, that's a bad idea.
You can certainly tell him that. You could probably convince him.
Okay, I was gonna use the guy as target practice above his head, trying not to hit him
Make me a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Uh, 15.
15? He sort of looks at you for a moment and, like, you just see this, like, slightly feral smile just grow on his face as he's like, alright. Have fun. And he sort of sits off to the side, out of range of your arrows, but still sort of watching over everything. Let's see, how do I want to do this? You are trying to hit the tree.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you make me like 4 or 5 attack rolls against the tree.
What do I roll for that?
That's gonna be you'll add your bonus for that bow and arrow,
Oh, okay.
which I think should just be your dexterity modifier.
Stop coughing.
River, I will come over there and just beat the shit out of you.
Braeden, I'm drawing our characters.
And we are back. Some technical difficulties. Oh, and I have to switch around some nameplates because
fault is that?
your fault.
You're right. It's all my fault. I did it.
Correct.
Braeden, you know what you did.
It's always Tat's fault. We know this. There we go. Alright, so yeah, you just keep practicing your little bow and arrow stuff. And everybody else. You are on the back of an eagle for 4 hours. An eagle that is Lunan. Do the two of you talk or do anything or have any moments while on Lunan's back?
Under no circumstances.
No. I also didn't assume they were like riding Lunan's back. I figured Lunan had one of us in each talon.
Or that.
It's their get along clause.
Claws.
Yeah, that tracks. Cool. In that case, once we hit just about the 4-hour mark, you guys have been flying for about that long, I would like you all to make me perception checks to see if you can find the other party members.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on, let me pull up the eagle stats again.
Do not have an exact location.
Ooh,
Eagle.
sexy. Dirty 20.
Bruh.
Very sexy.
Wait, what was the thing?
Perception?
I'll make one of those.
Great.
It is a 16. Sexy 16.
A sexy 16. Amazing.
You know
I got...
what? So that was a regular 16.
A regular 16. A non-sexy 16.
I got a 21.
That's not what
no.
I said. What I said. I said it
It's
was.
skipping like
I said it
crazy
was
again.
16.
I got 23.
No adjective, just
Can you
16.
tell the audio? Alright. Alrighty. Sorry, wasn't listening for 1 second. River, did you say what you got?
Yeah, it's 23.
23. Sexy. Okay. Yeah, so
Yes,
Lunan...
the 23 is allowed to be sexy.
You're 16
is
though.
not allowed.
Not so much.
No. Nothing under 18.
You're so funny. You should consider telling jokes more often.
I knew that was what...
Actually, River, I think that he should never tell a joke again.
No.
That could just be personal preference.
No, that was sarcasm. I know you're on. No, I'm kidding.
It says, I know you're awesome.
Awesome autism.
Oh, dear.
Alright, so, Lunan, you are definitely able to see, with your eagle eyes. What? He's an eagle. He has eagle eyes.
What do your eagle eyes see?
You sort of do a couple circles, and you spot a clearing, where it is, the sun has set, it is dark now. You spot a clearing, with a fire, a little campfire lit in the center of it, and you are able to, see T and Baron sort of sitting nearby to the fire. Zach, Bubba, don't. Zach, you are also able to see the light coming from a campfire down below.
Zach will reach a hand up and like tap the side of Lunan's neck.
Pat, pat. Alright, cool. See, I assume you descend to land.
No, yeah.
No.
I actually drop them.
Just keep flying until the transformation runs out and you all fall.
Yep, and we die. Hope you have those second characters ready, guy.
He was in on it.
Bubba, no.
No, go play
No.
your cat tree.
Stop. No. He's trying to take down the microphone stand.
I just want to say that I told you we shouldn't bring him in here.
I know, but he's so cute.
He is so cute, but he's a pain in the ass. Come here.
Alright, so y'all descend down into the clearing. I'll say you make it with just like a couple of minutes left before your transformation drops, Lunan.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're able to you sort of place down. Well, actually, you tell me. Do you place down the other party members first, or do you just sort of like?
I think like as I glide in, as soon as I'm like kind of like close to the ground, I just drop them, and then I transform back into a human.
Okay.
Or elf. No, I'm not human. So. I don't...
Please, everybody, all three of you, make me acrobatics checks.
Oh man.
I'll go acro on my batics.
You can acro my balls. Shut up, Braeden. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me today.
River, it is just fucking
Dirty
Thursday.
point.
30-20?
I got a
Dude.
6.
I got a 4.
A 4.
A 4.
You take 2 points of damage as you fall flat on your face.
Ow, fuck. What the hell?
You can hear Baron laughing a few feet away. So as you all land in this clearing, you see again that campfire. You see Baron sort of sat like lounging in the grass nearby. As T has a bow and arrow in her hands. And you see the captured half-orc Tegan very securely tied to a tree with a bunch of arrows sticking out of the tree, and at least 2 or 3 arrows sticking out of Tegan.
Like his body?
Like
Yeah.
his body, yes.
Ah, nuts.
Now, what the hell is happening here?
That wasn't me.
A couple of times.
I did nothing. I simply sat here.
Yeah, and bystanders are just as bad, if not worse, than the perpetrators, Baron. What the fuck?
She just wanted some practice.
And
Is
she-
this just a
well, I mean, if she want to practice so damn bad, she could practice on you.
Well, she then asked to practice on me. She asked to practice on him.
Alright, well, have you questioned him? What's the status?
He muted himself.
I'm sorry?
He bit his tongue and muted himself.
Sorry, are you saying he bit fucking tongue off?
No, he had a rune on his tongue that said silence.
So he can't talk.
Yeah,
Unfortunately not.
he can't even scream.
Oh no, I guess we'll have to kill him.
I mean, one of you all might be able to make the rune stop.
I mean, I can slap the fuck out of him, but other than that, that's all I got.
None of
Wait,
you
hey.
have any source of means of dispelling magic?
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Can I make your mom check?
Go ahead. Please add charisma. to
That's a
that.
nat 20. Actually, I did roll a 19 though.
I also got a 19.
A 19?
I will say, tell me whatever you're gonna tell me. But something I was wondering was, is it possible for Tat to like cut up his tongue without cutting it off so he can still talk and fuck up the rune, and if that would fuck up the spell?
Let me know first how you are investigating this. Like, are you like going over? Are you just looking in his mouth? Are you putting your hands in his mouth? Like, what are you doing?
I'm full like you move, no more balls kind of thing, and then I go in and I'm going in. Now the thing is, if I'm investigating, I would also ask if I can make an investigation check.
I will allow that. I will allow you to also make an investigation check.
Very
If
sexy.
you're going in there.
Since I got a 19 on my your mom roll, can I make that an Arcana check as well?
Can Lunan give me the health accent?
I got a 23 if it's Arcana, because I rolled a 19 plus 4. I got a 23.
It's up to you if you'd like to do your own separate Arcana check or if you would like to just help Tat.
I'm making my own.
With my
Here we go.
investigation check.
No.
Okay, fair enough. My investigation was a 14. It was not pretty.
Oh.
Cool. It's hard. It's a little hard to see in the mouth. It's not a big space. So I will say what you see with the combination of that Arcana and that investigation. The rune is still on his tongue. It looks almost like a tattoo, essentially. It is sort of circular runic markings on the center of his tongue. It is certainly not pristine anymore. You can see a very clear like line of teeth marks that is going through the rune, which with that Arcana check you would be able to tell the action of essentially slashing through this rune is what activated it. And so now this rune and this spell is active on the creature as a whole. So this is not something that is purely affecting his physical tongue.
Hey, I got a question. Does anyone have any ink in their inventory?
No.
No.
I don't think so, but let me double check just because that's very interesting.
T.
No.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Can we get tattoos? I want to be tatted. I'm gonna go to the streets.
No ink.
What is this? Oh, I'm.
Can we go fishing? Can we maul a squid from a river? Squivers.
How about this? I got oil, and oil's pretty dark. So, can I use oil as ink?
Potentially, I will allow you to try.
Can I make a Tinker's Tools check to turn like mull up the oil and a little few of like my rations and to make a little ink?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
You know, I really didn't expect it to take this turn today.
I didn't either.
Tongue tattoos.
That's a 25.
All right, you spend, I don't know, probably like 10, 15 minutes making ink. So you now have what seems to be like writable ink.
Cool. I'm gonna stick and poke this guy's tongue.
Cool. What are you using other than the ink to do this?
A poke.
A poke? A poke?
Yeah, you know the stick and the poke thing, so that means
So a needle.
A needle? Do you have a needle?
not a needle, but the tip of my dagger.
Oh.
I knew that's where this was going.
Me too.
In order to make this at least a little bit humane, Zach's gonna come over and whack the dude so he's unconscious.
No, I'm gonna intervene here and say, how do we know that just blacking it out is gonna fix anything?
No, I'm not trying to blacken it out. I'm trying to complete the rune again.
So you're gonna put the rune that made him silent on his tongue again.
It was breaking the rune that made him silent.
Yeah.
So if the rune is restored, then theoretically, fucking he has to talk again. You know what I mean? Can I make an insight check to see if this is even like makes any sense? Can I make a check?
Make me another Arcana check.
I thought so. So is it? I thought like breaking the rune activated it. What?
Maybe it would deactivate it to do the reverse.
So that was another 16.
Another 16. This is such you do not have virtually any experience with runes or runic magic. B, specifically these runes in particular, none of you have ever seen before. This is a brand new spell. You do not know how it works. With a 16, I mean, it's probably worth a go. You have, because of the fact that this is so unknown, it is just as likely that it would work as it is that it wouldn't work.
What about would Lunan know anything with the 23 that he got?
Is there anything else that you are like sort of specifically looking for with that Arcana check, Lunan, that Tat didn't already get?
I don't know. I guess like I don't know. I guess I wasn't looking for anything specific either, just to see how flippin' worked, I guess.
Yeah. So I would say that just as general like runic knowledge, with a 23, I would say that you know typically with runic magic, you make the runes and then you do something to activate the runes, and then it varies from spell to spell. Some of the time, if you then destroy the runes completely, the spell ceases. Some of the time, the spell cannot be stopped without another kind of rune to sort of counteract it. Sometimes it simply needs to be dispelled. There are a bunch of different ways to essentially counteract runes, and it is very sort of specific on a case-to-case basis how it works. I will say you have only heard of like a couple of times where in order to stop a rune's effect, in order to start a rune, you have to slice or destroy it. In order to stop it, you would then have to restore it. It's very rare for that to be the case, but it's not unheard of.
Okay.
I mean, why fucking not, right? Let's go for it. I'm super gonna do it.
Yeah, I guess there's no stopping you to begin with.
Cool. Give me... Oh, God. What kind of fucking check do I want you to do it?
Like
Accurate arcana stick and poke tattoo on some guy's tongue.
I have an arrow without put your marks on.
A dagger and an arrow are gonna do the same
I guess
thing.
like a sleight of hand. It may not be fully arcana accurate, but it would be the most dexterous.
Yeah.
Or performance.
I don't know. With my 2 cents, I think sleight of hand is for sure the do.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Before you begin, I would like you to make either another arcana or a insight check to see if you can figure out, essentially to figure out exactly what you need to fill in here. You know, to sort of try and figure out the missing chunk of the pattern.
Would I be able to help?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm gonna make Lunan, what's your arcana?
+4.
Oh, cool. So it's the same. So I'm gonna make this arcana check, and with Lunan's help.
Can I knock
the
this
first
poor
one-
guy out?
Yes.
Please?
Make me just like a straight athletic roll. Or strength check, whichever.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
All right. So the highest of the 2 was a 17.
A 17? And which was it? Was it Arcana or Insight?
Arcana.
Arcana. Cool.
Zach walks up, throws his axe in there, catches it by the blade, and smacks him across the face with an 18.
Yeah. He is looking severely uncomfortable as this tiny man has, I assume, like crawled up him and is just sticking his hands in his mouth.
That's what she said.
Oh, I hated that.
I'm so glad.
So yeah, you come up, and as he sees the like handle of your axe coming towards his face, he almost looks relieved. And you successfully knock him out. Cool. All right. So that with that arcana, it was what did you say it was again? 16.
The arcana check was 17.
17. Okay, cool. Yeah, you think you're decently confident that like you can tell what you need to do here. So I would like you to now make me a sleight of hand check. Either sleight of hand or performance, whichever is your preference.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand.
I figured.
God, that's awful. 14.
14.
Can I get the help action? You know, just steady the stick.
I hold my hands over his like we're in Ghost.
I'll take it. I'll fucking.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I brace him so he doesn't shake.
28.
You're holding him
You
up.
stroke his hair.
28.
I'm gonna go-
Is that what you said?
28.
Fuck.
28.
All
Rub his
right.
back.
It looks even better than I did before. It's a gorgeous runic tattoo. I'm just gonna roll a luck check. Because I didn't fucking plan for this to happen, obviously.
Yeah, baby.
That's higher than I expected it to be.
Are you gonna do it because you love us so much? And we're actually your favorite people ever? And you love us so much? Just look at this face. Just look at this little guy. I'm just a little man.
That's black
Ariel,
now.
use your boyfriend powers.
No.
Did it work?
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
First of all, he is unconscious,
Zach's watching him.
so
though.
he's not talking. Regardless, right now.
Mm-hmm.
When you sort of finish your last little poke, you do see, and T, this is not the same bright, sort of bluish light that you had seen in his mouth before. You see a very slight, very dim light glowing just on the ink of that runic tattoo. Due to the fact that he is unconscious and not trying to speak, you cannot be sure exactly what happened, but something happened.
I farted.
That's
Right.
the something that happened.
That's in character.
Is
I've
it
decided.
done?
Maybe?
Alright, Zach's gonna slap him awake.
Wakey, wakey.
As you slap him, you hear a very stilted sort of like noise come out of his mouth.
I would like to grab a
Hey, rise and
stick.
shine, motherfucker!
I'd like to put a stick and like put it in his mouth so that if he tries to bite down, he'll bite the stick. So he can't do it again.
And we're back, and hopefully everything is functioning. Looks like it might not be though, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, where were we?
Baron Hedges inside checked Zach.
Oh yes. And did you just want me to know that, or did you want to share with the class?
I'll share with the class for meta knowledge. Something is very broken in Zach right now, and he's not going to stop kicking that tree or kicking that dude until someone stops him.
It's just hard.
Bear in mind, he doesn't know what happened to Thea. It's just the rest of it.
Oh yeah, Lunan. He
Oh,
still
shit.
Doesn't know what happened to Thea. So yeah, so he's just kicking. Baron.
Can I roll
is-
insight on Zach?
Yeah, you can roll insight. Go ahead.
Let's go.
I'll give you.
Let's
a
roll
sec.
insight.
Give me
Nifa,
a
give
sec
Daddy
to
some
do
luck.
I
okay.
didn't love that.
I'm your father. Let's see.
I could hear a pin drop in that fucking silence that followed that.
Okay, well, I got a 13, so...
You got that Zach is very upset. Can't quite determine what's causing it though.
Can I come up on his side and can I hug him?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I wrap my little arms around him.
Mm.
Fucking bless you.
I just had to burp a little bit.
Did you? I didn't hear it.
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
decide how. Okay.
Still hug. There's a dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that Zach tenses, but stops kicking.
I would like to, from my little, like, so shorter from him, right? Like, I'm just so, I would like to get very close to Zach, and I would like to look